CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Michael Vaughan, former England captain, back at the SCG. You have some memories here of coming into a test series 0-4 down. Not pleasant ones, maybe.
No, 11 years ago, deja vu. England in that stage were 4-0 down, exactly like England find themselves now. And we were on the kind of reverse end of a hammering at the MCG. Flew over to the SCG and just thought, well, what can we do differently? We won a good toss. We managed to scrape a few in the first innings, and we played quite a bold, aggressive game, and we managed to win the game. And it was my first memory of beating Australia in a test match, so it actually gave me some good thought patterns going into 2005, a few years later, that the only way you can beat aggressive teams is to play aggressively. So I hope England do exactly like we did 11 years ago, play boldly, play aggressively, play more expansively, and just see where it takes them.
So what's the secret to that? Is it the personnel changes, or do you have to change the mindset in the course of a couple of days, or is it a combination of all?
Well, I think when you're 4-0 down, you're pushed into a corner to do nothing but change the way that you play. Come out and have a go, come out and free your arms up as a batsman, run aggressively between the wickets. Just see if you can do something different to what you've done for the previous 4 games. It generally takes an individual to stick his hand up and do something special. Back in 2003, Mark Butcher got a good 100 on day 1. I managed to get 100 on day 3 or 4, and then Andrew Caddick got 7 for in the second innings when the pitch went up and down. So it can be done. It's individuals that need to stick their hands up, but it's more the message from the dressing room is to make sure that England go out and play with more aggression than they have done in the previous 4 games.
And so those couple of guys they're talking about coming in, they can bring that, do you think? They talk about balance, they talk about Scott Borthwick, they talk about guys that are bring a bit of energy?
Well, I think there will be change. I think Rankin might get a game as well. Borthwick's a very exciting young leg spinner at Durham, plays nicely as a left-hander for them at number 3. I don't think he'll bat 3 in this team. He'll probably bat down at number 7. But Gary Balance looks like he might make debut. It could be the first time since Nagpur in 2006 it was that England had 3 debutants. I had 3 on my debut in '99 in Johannesburg. There was myself, Gavin Hamilton and Chris Adams, and it's exciting when you see new players. They've got no baggage, and shouldn't have any fear. So you'd hope that they play with just what's in front of them. That's a red ball that comes at them and a batsman in front of them, and just try and play like they used to play as kids. They used to enjoy it as a 15-year-old, so they should enjoy this big stage as well.
And the Australians may be talking about bringing in Faulkner if, depending if Watson can bowl for the team balance. I guess a fresh face there might. The prospect of 5-0 is always an enticing one, isn't it? Well,
the left arm of Mitchell Johnson has caused chaos. So another left armer, England will be delighted about that. Love facing left armers on this tour so far. I like Faulkner as a cricketer. I think he's got that kind of inner strength, that competitive nature that you need at the top level, and he did well at the Oval, in that Test match, and I think he'll do well on a pitch that looks like, I know the covers are on at the minute, but I saw it earlier. It's green, it looks a little bit patchy. Could be a quick game, this one. England have probably seen the pitch and go, thanks for that. Want all our batsmen to get into some kind of form. I think it's going to be a week where the batsmen might find it difficult.
And a bit of rain around. Your predictions so far have been, well, you've been optimistic, but it's been slightly misplaced. Is this England's best chance of getting out from a 5-0, a bit of rain, do you think?
Well, so far, on this show, I've been saying that England are going to win every Test match, so I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to say that they're going to be absolutely hammered, and maybe that's the reverse psychology that they need, and they'll win this game. So England will get hammered, no chance, over in 3 days.